Hello, I'm Michelle Bernstein, and welcome to Check Please South Florida, the show where regular people from all over South Florida recommend and review their favorite restaurants. So this is how the show works. Every week we have 3 guests. Each recommends his or her favorite spot, and then the other 2 go to check them out and see what they think. This week, Pro Sports Equipment Manager Keys Oakley promises you will have a ball at his favorite seafood diner in Dania Beach. No need to gear up. He says just come as you are to hang out with the colorful locals and enjoy fresh and affordable seafood straight from the ocean. Now, when Pro Sports Equipment Manager Keys Oakley is in the mood for an authentic old-school diner experience, he heads to a hole-in-the-wall serving up fresh seafood since the 60s. Add to that the diversity of the patrons and the old Florida ambiance, and he says you've got a dining experience that can only be described as completely unique. It's in Dania Beach and it's called Tarks.
Tarks started in 1966. We were the first ones to bring buffalo wings to the state of Florida. And they were the original buffalo wings, which we still do today, and we're very well known for. We serve food fast. I mean, a lot of our customers don't even need a menu. I mean, as soon as they walk in, they know exactly what they want. They've got their drink in front of them. The food's out in 5 to 10 minutes. This is it. We have 1 waiter, 1 cook, and 1 prep person. We've had people walk in, take 1 look and go, not for us, you know, and we're fine with that, you know, each their own. Most people walk in based on word of mouth. We have a lot of locals, people from Hollywood, Dania, Fort Lauderdale, the east side. It gets loud and boisterous sometimes, you know, people sit next to each other real tight, and so they get to know each other. You know, people that never knew each other ever before, all of a sudden become good friends. Our big thing is steamed and raw clams, steamed and raw oysters, conch salad, anything steamed and raw and grilled. Everything's fresh. We do everything right in front of you, right away. Tarks is the clam stand where neighbors and locals meet to eat, drink, relax, and rejuvenate. Eat clams, live longer. Eat oysters, love longer.
You talk about how this place really brings people together.
Well, first off, I don't know if you ever had a place like Tarks on your show. Tarks is I remember when I first thought about, submitting Tarks as a place to review, I said, I don't know.
This is not about fine dining. This is about roll up your sleeves and get dirty and eat.
Sure. It's all locals, and it's a piece of Florida. And when I first came down here, and someone, hey man, if you're ever looking for good seafood, there's a little place right down the corner called Tarks at Dania. I said, all right, I'll check it out one night. So I went over there, and I was like, man, this place is cool. And I'm a stickler too when it comes to seafood. I mean, I'm spoiled living down here. The first thing I order usually is the buffalo shrimp with garlic, medium. It's like a shrimp cocktail with buffalo sauce. This time I threw in something else. I got the conch ceviche, which was excellent because they have great conch.
Conch salad, really.
Yeah, it was a conch salad.
A lot of Tabasco in that.
A lot of Tabasco. Yeah. It's old school. And I always get mahi there. Always. I've never been there once and not gotten the mahi. I'm kind of
And how did they cook it for you?
The mahi is awesome. I got it blackened, and it's just simple and classic.
And I'm loving your face right now. Tell me what you're thinking.
Well, what a different kind of experience people can have from a place.
Everybody's different.
That's
the beauty of it.
Yeah, I was a little surprised.
Sure.
I was a little surprised. I had some clam chowder.
New England, right?
And I'm a clam chowder fan. So I was a little disappointed with that, and I had some oyster shooters and some
I think they were
shrimp
in beer,
cocktail.
right?
Yeah. That was all right. And
shrimp cocktail.
And shrimp cocktail, right? I just had another vision of, if you say shrimp cocktail, then I have a vision of it, and it wasn't my favorite.
Okay.
It wasn't my favorite. But the people were nice, and I could tell that there was a definite local culture going on there.
Definitely.
And I wasn't in it.
Yeah.
They thought that I was asking for directions when I came in there.
You look like a foreigner. Right.
If you're at the beach and that kind of thing, it's a place to definitely go for that.
So maybe you just shouldn't go with any expectation. Maybe you should go with an expectation.
I didn't know I had an expectation. I didn't realize that I did, but when I got there, then I realized that I did.
Okay. Yasmin?
I like the demographic. It's a little bit biker chick. There's families there. There's couples. There's yuppies. I think the food speaks for itself in the way that it's fresh.
Right.
Okay, it's fresh. A lot of it's fried, which I don't particularly love. But
You did have fried food, right?
I did, because the
You had a
oysters.
lot of fried
I know, that's all I had, because that's all I thought that was there.
You had fried oysters.
Fried oysters, and you know what? They fried them and battered them right in front of me, and the shrimp as well. And
Didn't you have fried calamari also?
maybe. So much for not liking fried food.
to put it
So let me backpedal
fried
for a
stuff did
second
I
here.
have?
But no, it is what it is. I think if you want
Right.
fast food, why go to McDonald's? I mean, you can go to
Right.
Tarks and have fresh seafood.
Right.
So-
He was actually, when I was there, he was actually peeling the shrimp and deveining them and frying them all at the same time.
Right.
It is what it is. No, that's a good way
It's
to
a
say it.
very unique place. There's only one Tarks.
There used to be a few Tarks.
That's
there
right.
used to be some Tarks in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
But now there's only one Tarks.
Yeah. That's right.
So it's a beach shack, you know. The banter turned me off a little bit
sure, I can see that.
between the staff. That's the only thing.
Oh, the staff
Between the
yell at each
staff,
other.
yeah.
Yeah. So I was a little.
It's not the kind of place like if you come in there and you're wanting to get like waited on and like felt like someone like y'all,
Turn
oh, hey,
around.
you need this, or hey, I'm going to get you this. It's
not
not that
fine
kind of
dining,
place.
right?
No, it's a place where
So,
you know.
How
it's
about
different.
prices?
I think prices are fair, straight up.
As cheap as chips.
Yeah.
It's fair. It's
Yeah.
right. It's well priced.
Even though you weren't crazy about it, you did have a
No, I
big
didn't-
bowl
I
of
didn't
New
feel-
England clam chowder, right?
I didn't feel ripped off. I thought it was appropriate.
They have a
the
good,
right price.
real good happy
Yeah.
hour too.
Oh, did
Yeah.
Yeah, 46, I think Monday through Friday, and they, for me,
you
I don't know, I get shrimp cocktail and I get Miller Lights, and I just pop them both down fast.
Are you a member of the Frequent Tarks Club?
I am not a member of the Frequent
Are
Tarks
you?
Club.
Okay. No. How
did you know about it?
Well, I read it's on the menu. It's on the
I mean, Starks,
They
Tarks,
tell it like it is.
It speaks for itself. You just look at the front, you're like, all right, here we go.
Somebody had key lime pie.
I had key lime
You
pie.
had key lime pie. Was it good?
Oh, yeah.
Not too sweet?
No, it's real good. Homemade. I mean, and I go to Tarks. I really don't do the dessert all the time, but I wanted to do the dessert
You
for
wanted the
this,
full
for this show. I
experience,
wanted
sure.
to say, hey, listen, I'm going to take it to the next level. But that mahi sandwich there, I've taken people there, and they've taken my in-laws and like, all right, I'm like, don't get a different view of me. Like, I can eat at a lot of different places.
Well, Keys, Tarks was definitely your choice. Give me a little summary.
A place that's unique, that's unique to the community and the South Florida ingrained maritime atmosphere, especially down in Dania, and the fish is fresh.
Ann?
I'm going to say casual to the max for your seafood.
Okay. Yasmin?
It's a beach shack, fresh seafood made right in front of you. You can't get better than that.
You can transport yourself to Old Florida at Tarks of Dania Beach, located at 1317 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Reservations are not accepted, and the average price for a meal without drinks is about $15.